vaditamastu ma viddushavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, friends, now everybody is talking about corona and disease, naturally, because so many families, so many people are totally devastated. So, not many people can even smile because it's like the Damocles sword hanging over you. Anytime, any place, anywhere, somebody can be infected, somebody can pass away. Naturally, it creates tremendous amount of fear. People can't afford to smile. Everybody cannot smile. Now, and this is something a very, very peculiar thing, because suppose I ask you a question from the day after some time we are meeting, so I am asking you, so how are you? What will be the answer? How are you? Think of it. How are you? Why do you ask this question? Because there is a possibility that you can be in so many different conditions. It's like, how is the climate? Why are you asking, why is the climate? Because every day the climate is changing. So how are you? If you say, you shall see, there are so many different levels with which you are identifying, and all those levels are completely on the flux, always moving and changing, like the cyclone. In the cyclone, everything is changing, all over. Only in the eye of the cyclone it is absolutely steady. Now one cyclone is coming now, right? A cyclone is coming now. Just 3 days back it hit the west coast of India. Now it is going to hit the east coast. It may hit Madras, it may Andhra, Odisha, Bengal or Bangladesh or Burma, anything it can cross. So in the cyclone, there is changing, there is all the time movement everywhere. Everywhere there are movements. And there is only one place there is silence, the stillness, and that is the what? What is the stillness? Space. In that space, there is nothing. So daredevil pilots will like to go through that, just to experience the absolute stillness, right in the midst of turbulence all over. So same thing also, you please see that very, very clearly. Same, what we call as the eye of the cyclone, E-Y-E, that also is the eye, just eye, the individuality, the eye is also is the stillness of this whole universe, which can be compared to a cyclone. Because this cyclone of the universe is moving, changing continuously. If I say, how are you? You have to tell me so many different things. Just start from a very beautifully, just start from your own very familiar level. If I say, how are you? Maybe you shall be talking about, you go to the external most point. How are you? My business is down outside. My land is taken away by somebody. The border is crossed by another country or continent. The outside, the environment is continuously on the move, continuously on the changing. Therefore, how are you? You can never say the same thing every day. It is just like somebody asked another man, sir, how old are you? He said, I am 64. But last year you told me 64, this also 64. He said, how can I tell you one thing last year and another thing this year? You have to change there, because you can't say 64 every year or 60 every year. You have to change numbers. So if you say, how are you? If you are, please understand, if you look at yourself from the standpoint of your world around, so many things have changed. Your house might have changed, your people might have gone away, friends might have changed, like Corona times. The whole, like the demography changing in a country, family, just the few days back, the 3 people went into hospital, the father died, on 11th day, on the 11th day ritual of the father, the second son died, and the after next, immediately one day after, the third son, also, second son also died. 3 people wiped out. There can be whole families can be wiped out. If you ask them, how are you? Is he going to say, I am blissful, Anandam, Brahman, consciousness, reality? You can't say. He doesn't know what it is. He shall say, I am not, everything is changing. Acha, if you come down from the world around, you can say, okay, the world is peaceful, world is everything is beautiful. Come to your body, you are again. Can you say the same thing, healthy always? Oh, I am young, or I am old, I am getting older, my ears are losing capacity, eyes are losing capacity, legs are not standing anymore, digestion is not proper, circulation difficult, breathing difficult, oxygen difficult, oh God, so many things. Continuously, think of it. Then if you come down to your physical body level, go to your sense organs, you shall see what is that. You know, the physical body, oh, you can go straight into your, from your physical body, you can go into your prana. Because all of you are aware of the fact that there are 5 seeds of the physical body, in this body. Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya Koshaha. The 5 seeds are there for every one of us. One is a food seed, this Annamaya, the physical body which is made out of food, sustained by the food, onto the food it goes back. Not only my body, your body, everybody, even the flower's body also. Anything in this universe, space, air, fire, water, earth, continuously changing. This is food seed. And never steady. Pratikshana anyatha bhava. Every moment continuously changing. So if I say, how are you? What shall you say? If you take yourself to be your riches, your property, your friends, they are all changing. So how are you? As they are. If you take yourself to your physical body, how are you? As the body is. Body is young, you are young. Body is old, you are old. Body is healthy, you are healthy. Are you getting that point, please? See that what type of delusion we are living in. Now you come to, let's say, prana. Prana means prana, apana, vana, samana, udana. 5 types of pancha prana vayu. Something breathing in and out. Today, with the corona, this breathing difficulty has become worse. Everybody knows about prana now. Oxygen is not available. But difficult in breathing, and people finish. The fellow is going. Prana. Apana, that is the excretion of every kind. Urination, defecation, sweating, spitting. Suppose that prana is weak, you can't do all these things. So any of these conditions, you can't do it. Oh, my life is going. Prana, apana, dhyana, circulation, samana, digestion. Digestion can be bad. Udana, that is the one last moment here in this kantadesha, in this throat. It is activated, the person is now ready to go. So anything can happen anywhere. So how are you? What shall you say? When I am saying, are you getting that? When I am asking you, how are you? You are always telling me the condition of your wealth and things that you have outside. The condition of your body that you have outside. The condition of your pranic activities. You are never talking about you. This is what will give you the absolute release. You are never talking about you. Or suppose you move from that, go to the sense organs, mano vijnanamaya koshaha, that is the thoughts and the senses. Just see the thoughts and the senses, subtler. The sense organs, when you perceive, the eyes, the ears, the tongue, the nose, the skin, everybody losing capacity. Years are previously it was andhatva, mandatva, patutva dharma. But one time you are brilliant, now it is dull, now it is down, out. Deaf, stone deaf, or blind. Something somewhere can happen. And what shall you say? How are you? Oh my God, my eyes are losing, my ears are losing. Imagine, friends. For some time you may be absolutely gorgeous, you can say, oh, youthful, vigorous, energetic, but slowly the deterioration starts. And the moment the deterioration starts, you don't know what to do with it. Okay? So how are you? What shall you say? According to the condition of your mind. Condition of your senses. If the sense organs are dwindling, you are also not if dwindling. They are dwindling, and you shall say you are going to dwindle. Think of it. And then if you say thoughts, why talk about the thoughts? At least this physical body, they have got the blood problem, breathing problem, circulation problem, digestion problem, so many things. Luckily, thoughts have no digestion problem. A thought, how is it alive? How nice, huh? The thought has no vein, no artery, no blood system, nothing to be fed. A thought, a memory. Are you looking at it? Unconsciously observe where from these things coming. More and more you sit down, observe by yourself, clearly you can see. The thoughts are a very peculiar entity. All your thoughts are so subtle, sukshma, so subtle. It doesn't need food to survive. What are you feeding to your thought? My mother's thought needs, because my mother was liking beetle, so my mother's thought likes beetle. My father likes mango, so my father's thought to be sustained, I need mango. For my wife's or husband's or children's thought, I need the money thought. Is it like that? The thoughts are not to be sustained. The thoughts are not there to be sustained. But they are continuously changing without your choice. Coming in without your permission, going also without your permission, staying also without your permission. Sometimes they linger because you are holding on to it. So, how are you? If you look from the standpoint of your thought, what shall you say? I don't know what is happening today. I'm terribly miserable. I don't know what is happening. I don't know why the past is haunting me. That anger, the hatred, the jealousy, the vengeance. Oh God. Okay? Nice. Then one place you are very happy is deep sleep. Anandamaya ko. Deep sleep state. When you go to sleep, you forget the Annamaya, the whole earth, the gross universe. Then your prana, it is all continuously that is going on. You don't need to be there. And thoughts are there, but you are gone to sleep. Everything is potential state. Perception, sensation, everything potential state. You are very comfortable. But that is no comfort. Forgetting the problem is not solving the problem. So when going to deep sleep state means what? Going into a state of forgetfulness for some time. So many people in the life also try to solve the problem by forgetting it, by distracting themselves. If something is bothering you, talk to some other friend, watch a movie, look something, do something so that you completely forget that side. That is not the solving the problem. That is a part-time suspension. And when it's suspended state, so it's not there, then again you come back. How long can you sleep? Punascha janmantara karma yogat saye sajiva swapiti prabuddha. Punascha janmantara karma yogat, because of the anyajanma karma, in a sense, since sleep is so nice, let me sleep forever, you can't. After 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, you'll get out of it, because you have to live your life has to be lived. So many different things are there in Upanishads, but since you know it already, little bit I'm giving it to you and passing on. So you can't stay forever, because that is also part of the cyclone. So how are you? What shall you say? Can you have a permanent smile in your face? No. Depends on the condition of the world outside. Please see that. World outside. And how many things are around the world? Oh God. This house, that car, this object, this land, that brother, this sister, that friend, these people. Oh, you, so many things. Your life is full of so many people are outside. And imagine you are a CEO. Imagine you are a political leader. Imagine you are a particular religious leader or any type of a big leadership. You have got 100 people, 200 people, 2,000 people working for you or something. You are taking care of that. How many thoughts will be there? How can you smile? That is why the people are permanent sphinx. They can't smile. Impossible. If somebody smiles also, they'll shoot them. Because what is there to smile? Where the person is burdened. Think. What can you say? And come to your physical body, forget it. So much type of, every moment continuously growing and changing is difficult. Go to your senses, dying, losing their strength. Go to your thoughts, coming down. In the deep sleep state, you can stay forever. So if somebody asks you, how are you? What shall you say? Can't smile. Because you are right in the middle of the cyclone. those who are in the eye of the cyclone, just like the space remains the same, in the vast, awesome, powerful cyclonic storm, the I, the consciousness, Chidakasa, that remains the same. Who are you? Cyclones are in the realm of what you have. Think, friends. What you have is in the realm of the cyclone, realm of the changes, continuously changing. It's not true for me, true for you, true for everybody in this universe. Not for a Hindu or a Muslim or a Christian, boy or a girl, either black, white, green, yellow. No. Faith, no faith, belief, no belief, doesn't matter. This is how we are made. All the time. You don't have to, please understand this, you can't do anything for the world to change. The world is continuously changing. This cyclone is natural. Listen carefully, friends. The cyclone is natural, the stillness is natural. The whole universe is continuously changing along with your body. Your pranic conditions are changing. Your perceptions, the sense organs of action changing. Just not only the eyes and ears and they are losing their capacity, but your organs of action. Your hands cannot function, paralyzed. Your legs cannot function. Your words you cannot speak. No, urination, and also the defecation. The elimination from the body is very, very difficult. Can't procreate. Cannot. Finished. All the capacity, everything is gone. The sense organs you cannot use anymore. Think of it, friends. Organs of action you cannot use anymore. So this Kriya Shakti, this capacity to act on is not under your control anymore. Finished. So miserable. Ichha Shakti dwindles. The desire to wish, to think, to use the thought, that also is gone. Because you're feeling so frustrated, that also is gone. Dwindles. Please. But one thing that doesn't dwindle is Jnana Shakti. That consciousness by which you are knowing everything. That by which you are knowing everything, that shall never ever dwindle. That is something not the part, understand, that is not the, in the realm of the cyclone, it is in and through the realm of the cyclone. Ichha Shakti, Kriya Shakti is in the realm of the activities, realm of the thoughts and the wishes. Jnana Shakti, the consciousness, always existing, and that is something can never ever be disturbed. And this cyclone, understand friends, is not your creation. In fact, nothing is your creation. Understand, everything is natural. We shall see more of it, friends. Then so that your permanent smile there in your face, it never disappears. Always you are happy with yourself. There is all this cyclone, it is not your creation. That is not a problem. We shall see. But there are certain creations which you create. Self-made cyclone. That is the biggest problem. We are our greatest enemy. We completely destroy ourselves. Think friends, when you are sitting down alone, miserably, who is tickling you? You are smiling also, who is tickling you? If you are miserable sitting down there, these days I can't think. These days I don't know what is happening. These days my husband is gone, my wife is gone, my children are going, oh God, everybody is suffering, everything is happening. My enemy is suffering, smile comes up. Who is doing it, friends? Please observe. Because the entire universe, a massive cyclone of an existence in which the center is the stillness, consciousness all over, is a macrocosmic picture, and here is a microcosmic cyclone and micro consciousness. Micro consciousness means not a little consciousness, the consciousness everywhere, like space, everywhere is space here. So consciousness everywhere is consciousness here. And this physical body and your senses and your pranas and your thoughts, they are part of the cosmos, the cosmic, the macrocosmic creation. Everything is existing of which is an inseparable part. Please separate yourself from this creation. Separate your body from this creation. Take away the space. Please get out of the space. You cannot, not only you cannot get out of the space can withdraw itself from you. See the beauty, helplessly immortal, helplessly fantastic. The space, you cannot give up this space, the space cannot withdraw itself. The air cannot stop getting into your nose. As long as you are breathing, your body system is going on, pranic activities are going on, it has to go in, no problem. Body starts dwindling, it will go away. And this body is not yours. In fact, friends, if you look at it, they can see, look at the list of things, you shall say, strangely, there is nothing I can say belongs to me. Even though I am unnecessarily, please, even though I am unnecessarily dragging everything towards myself, I have absolutely no right to say this is me. Please think, your birth. Were you there when you were born? Somebody gave us birth, right? Papa, mommy, father and mother. The sperm and the egg coming together. The body is conceived in mother's womb. Think, friends. Forget one statement in life. You come into this world. Nobody ever comes into this world. Please cut off that line. Nobody comes into this creation. You come out of this creation. If you come out of this creation, sustained by this creation, unto this creation you go back, meaning this physical body remains in one way or the other in the physical universe. How can you be away from the macrocosmic existence? Just don't think in terms of your village, just your body or just your house, just your little area or your country or continent. Think of the whole universe. That is where comes your expansion, of which this physical body is an inseparable part of it. And this physical body you did not create for yourself. Nobody consulted you before giving you this body. Neither you decided that this type of body you should get. Think of it, friends. So it's a body somebody gave you. Name, your name, who gave it to you? Did you have a choice when somebody is naming you Ram? You say, no, my name is Shyam. Can you say that? Name, somebody gave. Think, all that you identify yourself with is not yours. Somebody has given to you. Your body, it is not yours. If it is not yours, how can it be you? That dense a person should be to appreciate it. It's not even mine. How can I say it is me? The wealth is not mine. I say, I am rich. Something must be fundamentally wrong. This is where that language must change, friends. The moment we are growing up, Corona time has brought out this reality fantastically. You can't escape. Everything that you call is yours, you have no control over it. The name is somebody's name also somebody has given. Acha. About your wealth, money, inheritance. Father is living, mother is living. Somebody is giving you that wealth also. And then wealth also, even if father, mother, that wealth belongs to the creation. Some of it you may pick it up later on as yours, but it never belongs to it. God doesn't give, it is not yours. Because the day you die, your property goes to others. In between, for some time, you pretended to be the owner of the house. Even that pretension, there is no genuine pretension. At a genuine pretension, you will not be proud. But you really take that pretension to mean, I am the richest man. Okay, suffer. Who says not? Then suppose you have got respect. Suppose you have got sense of respect. Others give you respect because you have no self-respect. That is, you are so worried. Nobody recognizes me. When that man walks down, everybody gets up. When I walk down, even dog doesn't get up. Respect. Somebody gives it to you. When you are born, your first bath, giving you a bath, the nurses give you or somebody give you. When you are dead, who give you the last bath? Do you give yourself your first bath and the last bath? No, somebody gives it to you. Are you getting that point, please? Somebody gives it to you. And friends, apart from these gross things, thoughts. Did you collect your thought when you born? This body was born. Did you come with some thoughts? Language. Why are you speaking Odia? Why are you speaking Tamil? Why are you speaking Hindi? Why are you speaking Spanish? Why are you speaking French? Why are you speaking in English? Any other language? Why? Somebody gave history, geography, mathematics, all these things. You created the book. You created the syllabus. You printed the book. You discovered everything. No, somebody gave it to you. If today you are a physicist, somebody gives you physics knowledge. You got it from somebody. Mathematics from somebody. Even the scriptures, you give it from somebody. They give you physics. But you who is a physicist, identify the physics thought, nobody gave it to you. They can give you mathematics, but you who received that knowledge, consciousness, they didn't give you yourself who collected that. You can collect the information in the shastras, scriptures, holy books, that book, practices. But who you are, to whom it was given, that was not given to you. That was something already existing, is existing, shall continue to exist. The I of the cyclone. Name it E-Y-E, permanent. Name it I, that also is permanent. Play on that words. So everything was given to you. Your thoughts was given to you. Now, where on earth you come in to be so proud and possess everything and fight with everybody? Nothing belongs to you. It's like dragging somebody's problem, carrying the atlas, like the atlas carrying the earth. The fellow is carrying the load of the earth on his head. Every person is so loaded. That is why your immunity system completely down and you are dead with the virus. Understand? It is not laughing at somebody, friends. Our lifestyle. Cyclone is natural. Certain self-made cyclones are more dangerous, friends. Self-made cyclones are your love, your infatuation, your hatred, your jealousy, your pain, your anxiety. That is a self-made cyclone. Nowhere in the universe, please understand, nowhere in the universe you shall see there is one anxiety cloud coming in. Did you see? One anxiety cloud coming in? One lustful infatuation cloud coming in? One jealousy cloud coming in? Hey, be careful, jealousy cloud is coming, it will overtake everybody. Hatred cloud is coming in, anger is coming in, fear cloud coming in, jealousy cloud coming in. Have you seen this? In the same beautiful cloudy weather for everybody, springtime for everybody, rainy season for everybody, winter season for everybody, but in that beautiful natural weather, each person has his own mental weather. You create your weather. Why are you miserable in beautiful springtime? Are you getting that point, please? You are creating your mental weather. No, this thought my parents gave. Yes, your parents can give you a thought. Everything others have given you, but how are you using it? Because they are giving me thoughts, they are giving me ideas, they are giving me practices, they are giving me languages, they are giving me different types of habits, sort of initiating me into different type of things. But unlucky and so sad, nobody introduces me to myself. That is why self-knowledge is so fantastic. Ask yourself that question, friend, not for you, it is for the entire humanity. How proud I feel. I have sent my children to the exclusive private school in Switzerland. I have sent my children to this village school. I cannot afford it like that. Whether you come down from the village school or you come from the Swiss residential school, the idiot you become. One fellow remains, I am simple and stupid. Other fellow thinks, I am the gift to the mankind. Who destroys you? Think, friends, who destroys you? You create your personal cyclone. Because nobody has introduced me to myself. They have introduced me to thoughts of many kinds, but they never taught me how to think. And in order to think, depends who is thinking. You are an angry man thinking, your thoughts will have a different interpretation. You are a frustrated man thinking, your thoughts will have different interpretation. You are a sick man thinking, your thoughts will have a different interpretation. You are a fat man thinking, thoughts have a different interpretation. Depends on your mood, depends on your identity, you shall be Ishvara. You shall have different interpretations for so many different situations in life. Understand, friend, who is the architect of your massive cyclone inside? Self-created, I, the I thought. And this I thought is another thing. This I thought, everybody has given me an identity and sort of contributed towards it. For me to say, listen carefully, body was given to me. If it is black, I am black. If it is white, I am white. You have to answer that question. Who are you? You have been trained. Whatever things you have been given to you, you are with this, you given to you. You identify with that. One something, a language which everybody will understand. Everybody in our generation, everybody will understand. The fake word has come, fake. Fake news, oh, big thing around the world. Fake news, everywhere fake news. You understand, friends, who is talking about fake news? 8 billion fakes are talking about the fake news. Everybody is a fake. To whom do you say fake? Suppose I am an Indian, I am supposed to travel in an Indian passport. But if I have got if I have got suppose one Swedish passport, one European passport, one Australian passport, one Brazilian passport, one Chinese, suppose I have got so many passports, what shall you say? What is your number, sir? Who are you? Tell, because these are so many fake passports. So many fake passports. Which one is you? What do you think in life? We are all moving with thousands and thousands of fake passports called fake identities. From the day I am asking you, who are you or how are you, you are giving me the list of fake informations. I am rich. Yesterday I am rich. Today I am poor. How come the poverty passport you have got? Yesterday you are totally rich. The property is gone. Yesterday you were 10-year-old. Now you are 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old. Fake passport. Continuously fake passport. Yesterday I was a man. Today I am a woman. Fake passport. Yesterday I was a bachelor. Today I am married. Fake passport. Continuously changing passport. Are you getting that? You are living with fake passports. Believer, non-believer, practitioner, this practice. Until yesterday I was practicing football. Now I like basketball. Until yesterday I was playing maybe in cricket, now I am playing gambling somewhere. Until yesterday I was a singer, today I forget the singing, I don't like, I am a cook. How many things you are changing? Who are you? How many fake passports, friends? How many fake passports? Nobody introduces me to myself, and the fake world, everybody is comfortable with fake passports. Whatever you say, face value, inner face value. If you say you are happy, must be. Inside you are the most miserable fellow, only you suffer. You don't have money, but you pretend to be rich. You have all the riches, you pretend to be poor. You hate everybody, you say, oh, lovey-dovey. Even you are infatuated with somebody, I don't care for you. That's really. Think, friends, you understand. Time has come. This particular situation has now literally forced people into their own laps. Please, you can't put your head on your lover to cry because she or he is not there. You don't have your father and mother around. When the person is dying in ICU and the ventilator, how many people can be around it? Only Corona times. It can be a heart attack, you have got a brain tumor, you have got kidney failure, you have got any physical conditions, or somebody has shot you dead. You don't have to, nature only doesn't kill us. Human beings also kill each other beautifully. How sad. These are the self-created storms. Who is creating your problem? Father, mother, 2, 3 children. In that small family, who is creating your children? One fellow is a drug addict. Other fellow is a completely, maybe, addicted to alcohol, completely alcoholic. One person is so proud of his money and his achievement that you cannot talk to him. To the world, you are a father, you are a mother, you are a husband, you are a wife, you are a sister, you are a brother, you are a child. But the 5 different terrorists, fake people staying together. What happens? Are you really alone? Are you really, there is a oneness in that family? No. Every person is divided like in Navagraha, the 9 planets. Each one is different looking. Each one looking in different directions. Think, friends. Only they are in the outside people, they are in the family, everybody is looking different directions. No, where from it begins? It begins from you. Because in you, there are so many directions. One thought says, I shall go to the movie. No, I will not go to there. One thought says, I must study. No, I should not be reading like that. One thought says, go and find a solution. No, why, who cares? So much of division inside, so much of divisiveness inside. Your one role cannot face the other role. One says, I must write. Other says, go to sleep. Your one says, why am I behaving like that? It doesn't matter, everybody behaves like that. What is happening, friends? Every person is divided. You are a stranger to yourself. You are an absolute stranger to yourself. Why? Because nobody has introduced you to yourself, nor you are trying to find out who you are. Because in a world where everybody is a fake passport holder, nobody looks for the real passport. Think, friends. It's an amazing universe. Cyclone every side. People are restless. Have you seen one person restful? You listen, friend. You want to look for a restful person, don't try it. Because you shall see a pretentious restful person. Because whether he is really restful or not, how will you know? Until you yourself are restful. And if you know who you are and are absolutely restful, the eye of this cyclone, you shall not be interested in knowing whether other people are there or not. Because how the other person pretend, what is the passport is holding, what is the passport is showing is his choice. He can never show you the reality. Can I show you the consciousness? That I am very conscious, I am a wise man, I am happy with myself. What shall I say? Because you are miserable, you are ignorant, you shall not ever believe that somebody can be wise. It's like people make it. Other day one person was telling, for 10, 15, 20 years the person has been studying. And what he is telling, Swami, is very, very difficult. I said, what is difficult? What is difficult? Oh, this knowledge, Swami, this to be with myself is something so very, very difficult. I said, have you ever tried to open a lock which is already opened? Have you ever tried to open a door which is already open? No, you have to struggle and then you have to go and open the lock. No, friends. That is the biggest joke. When you come to see yourself, what happens? You discover suddenly that not only you are as you are, the door is always open, the lock is ever opened. And the strange thing is, once you discover that opened lock, nobody can lock it again. That it was locked, are you getting that point? That it was locked is an idea, is a notion. That you are bound is a notion. So this is something which is always with everybody. If you want to see, you want to know about the condition of others, first see for yourself who you are complete. And once you know who you are, surprisingly, the same consciousness in and through all your thoughts, all your perception, all your sensation, everything, like the space, the eye of the cyclone, the space is in and through the cyclone everywhere. Cyclone moves, but the space doesn't move. Space remains ever the same. Consciousness remains ever the same. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat abhyakta murtina. Matsthani sarvabhutani nachaham te savastita. Hey Arjuna, Maya tatam idam sarvam. By me, the whole universe is pervaded. When you say universe, panchakosha, the entire physical universe, the entire, your gross body, your sense organs, all the senses everywhere, all your thoughts everywhere, all your memories everywhere, everything pervaded by one thing, self-consciousness, awareness, always there. Jagat abhyakta murti na, by abhyakta, unmanifest murti, unmanifest form, that which cannot be seen by the eyes, can't be heard by the ears. Ashabdam, asparsham, arupam, arasham, agandham. What dimension of these Upanishads! What a brilliant thing, how beautiful! Is not a sound cannot be heard, is not a touch cannot be touched, is not a form cannot be seen, is not a taste cannot be tasted, it cannot be smell cannot be smelled. And therefore don't say, very, very difficult. That it cannot be seen is not difficult, it is easy. Why? Because you don't have to see, you don't need your eyes. You don't have to hear, so you don't need your ears. You don't need to touch, you don't need your skin, you don't need your smell, you don't need your tongue, nothing. Then what is that? Already as it is there with you. Not only sense organs cannot perceive outside, but also thoughts cannot perceive it. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasasa, where from the words return along with the thoughts. No words can reach it. Why? Already reached. No thoughts can reach it, because already they are in the consciousness. That's something which is at all levels, at all times. What should you do to reach there, friends? This idea, just like you have to get out of, demolish, dismiss that idea that I have come into this world, that language must substantially, systematically, it must change. I am coming into this world. Wrong statement. There is nobody coming into this world. What is into? From where? From mother's room? Mother is outside the universe? Same way, do not say how to know myself. How to know myself? Knowing, listen carefully, knowing is a faculty which is already with you. Your father, mother gave you the body, but not the knowing faculty. The space, air, fire, water, the 5 elements are giving you the air, fire, water, earth for this body to be sustained. Nobody gave it to you. The eyes, ears, they give it to you. The thousands of miles of wiring inside the body, did somebody give it to you? This whole beautiful machine. Imagine, friends, think in those terms. And the best part of it is the body doesn't feel that dehohamiti deho na bhakti. That I am the body doesn't say. The body never says I am the body. I impose myself on the body and say this is me, this is mine. Why are you grabbing somebody's something? And that is why you are in trouble. Why are you grabbing? It doesn't belong to you. To whom it belongs, he is quietly taking it away, like the massive iceberg floating in the water, continuously melting away. Iceberg will not be feeling it, you can't even see it, but suddenly it is gone. This little iceberg is continuously melting away back into the universe. Continuously melting away. It's not yours. Only thing you can do is take care of it for your sake. Take care of it. Don't spoil it. Don't create a cyclone in it. Don't create a flood in it. Don't create an earthquake in this physical body. What are you doing? You are creating an earthquake of a relationship, flood of a relationship, inundated by so-called emotions of every kind, burnt by the fire of emotions. What are you doing? You are doing. And you take credit for that also. And whenever you say such fake, just like fake passport, fake identity, fake emotions, every emotion is fake. Think for yourself, you will know it. There's so many things fake, sir. Yes, sir, everything is fake. Billion, trillion, infinite things are fake. It all counteracted by one reality. You are genuine self-consciousness. The clay is genuine. The forms of the clay that is made out of clay is not genuine at all. They fall apart. The sounds will be finished. The silence is genuine. Remain the same. So once you are who you are is absolutely genuine, even those so-called passing, changing, little things of life continuously changing, that gain a tremendous brilliance. Why? The physical body by itself will not enjoy anything. When the consciousness manifesting through it, and I am using this body, it becomes sarira-malamya vimanam etat. Shankara is right. You know what all things he write. Sarira-malamya vimanam etat. This person going in this beautiful palanquin of a physical body, walking in this universe. Deha devalaya proktaha, dehi devo maheshwara. This is the Deha devalaya proktaha. This is the abode of God. Why? Consciousness is here. You close your eyes, you are with yourself. Open your eyes, you can't escape yourself. But the ignorant person, open the eyes, the whole world is there. Close your eyes, world is not there. So very restless. Oh, you very restless. Why are you restless? Because you think the world, your happiness is there. I can't see it. You can't see it, therefore you should be unhappy. How does it matter? The blind man never sees. Not that therefore you should be blind. No. Enjoy seeing, enjoy not seeing. When you are blind, you are helplessly cannot see. When you choose not to see, what happens to you? How do you show your arrogance to everybody? Sir, Pagalan, sir, please come. See this beautiful flower in this garden. Because you hate me, you don't want to see anything good about me. You take your eyes away. What are you doing? Are you not pretending to be blind? With your eyes, are you not pretending to be blind? Anything bad about me, you have got a sahasraksha sahasrapat. Anything bad about somebody, people are sahasraksha sahasrapat. 1,000 legs, 1,000 hands, 1,000 ears. When something good about it, finish. Blind, deaf. Towards somebody's good things, you are totally blind and totally deaf. But towards somebody's weaknesses, you are totally awake. Why? Because in comparison to that man's little stupidity, I am a greater man. That is the arrogance. And that is why you suffer. Antibodies do not get created. We come back to this today's language. What is this? And why people are getting this type of infection everywhere? Hey, not that therefore say, oh Swamiji, because you don't have it, you are talking like that. Shut up, don't talk like that. Anybody can get it, but our responsibility is how far I can keep away myself from that. If it is possible. That people are in a situation where they cannot escape staying together, living together and all these things, and who created this? It is man-made virus. Man-made virus. We should, if there is a natural disaster, we should be there to fight it out or find an antidote. And who creates it, friends? Please think of it. The same universe which gave us the possibility of disease, the same universe has kept the possibility of solution. You mean to say, the scientist who is creating the medicine, he is creating a laboratory from his own what? Where from you get the raw material to create the medicine? From the same universe, from which the disease came. No scientist can claim that he is creating something. You are only rearranging something. Think of it, friends. Your sense of pride will go. The more you are proud, isolated, arrogant, stupid, total this capacity for that immunity capacity is gone. Because you are so miserable, so isolated, so anxious, all the time tension. You are not released. You are not happy. Everybody is taking to it. Somebody was talking to me about a scientist. He was telling me, Swamiji, if only people can appreciate the moment they are happy, how much antibody they are creating. Instead of sending this on a sad, stupid news about everything, if they send jokes, something like that, when somebody says, hello sir, how are you? Your antibody is created. A child comes to and hugs to you, your antibody is created. Because so nice. Why people keep the pets in their houses? Imagine why people create pets. The dog for no reason, the cats for no reason, they will come and jump on you. How do you feel? No human being will behave like that. No human being will behave like that. They will remember. I don't want to go to that house for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Have you not seen? Then one day you receive the message, the person is dead. Oh, today he died. I said, where is your heart overflowing if you did not see the person for last 20, 30, 40 years? How many people do that, friend? Think for yourself. Don't be a fake fellow. Very, very sad. All the time pretending. Anger, hatred, jealousy. Who is creating? Even this virus, who is creating? This particular one, man-made. So you can also, from where did you create? Man-made means what? You created from nowhere? From the possibility was from the creation. So find another thing, the possibility which will counteract it. That is why you are a human being, we have given the thoughts. But don't arrogate that I am the one who is producing this. Like one man takes arrogant. I can create a situation, I can create your problem, I can solve your problem. Arrogant. What can you do? Please think of it. Already all the possibilities are there. So if somebody tells you, you are such a nice person, antibodies are created, immunity is created. Don't worry about it, I am there for you. Antibodies are created. So how do you make people miserable? Die, I will not look at you. He is dead. He is dead. Because the person is not capable. Suppose the person who understands himself, you want to tell him, you die. He says, what death? You are cursing me, you can curse. Why one word? 1,000 more words, it doesn't matter. You have created your perfect antibodies all the time. As long as your body is there, maintain it. The body needs maintenance. Mortality needs maintenance. As when the mortal body needs maintenance, your thoughts need maintenance. Emotions need maintenance. Wisdom does not need maintenance. Consciousness is self is always the same. I don't have to ask you, how are you today in consciousness? That language doesn't exist. How are you? When I say how are you, what does it mean? How is your family? How is your brother? How is your son? How is your wife? How is your job? How is your marriage? How is your divorce? How is your problem? How is your solution? How is your physical body? How are your thoughts? All these things you talk, and depending on the dominant mode, you shall say that is how you are. Suppose you are morning, you are feeling very nice. How are you? Oh, fine. Right. 10 o'clock, how are you? I don't know. No. Because the share prices went down, or the mother passed away, or the brother got hit with an accident. Something somewhere, the whole thing is finished. Just think of it, friends. Why is it so? Continuously changing. Pratikshana anyatha bhava. Continuously changing. So everybody seems to be shaken up by this cyclone of life. In reality, it is not a cyclone. In reality, it is one that pratikshana anyatha bhava. That every moment it is changing. Every moment, drushtanashta shubhava. As you are looking at it, it is changing. It's so exciting. Same language, huh? How exciting! Oh, just now I saw like looking Gandharva Nagaravate, Pratikshana Anyatha Bhava. Like when the city of the celestials, when you look at it, the clouds are there. When the clouds are there, oh, it is looking like a crocodile. Oh, the tail is gone, now it could look like a doggy. Oh, the dog is, this thing has gone, it looks like a fish. Oh, the fish is gone, now it is gone, like a flower. That's a pratikshana anyatha, because it's continuously changing. How you are enjoying the kaleidoscopic changes of this universe. Now rain, now summer, now winter, now this, now that, every moment. And so unobtrusively, can we see the changes that is happening? Do you see how your body is changing every day? Can you see it? Can you match it? No. Once in 10 years you will see the difference. Once in 5 years. Well, every moment it is changing. For the body to come to this stage, it has been continuously changing. But I remember my 7th year picture, 17th year picture, 30th year picture, 60th year picture, 80th year picture, then 100th year picture. Other things forgotten. In between, how do you know, sir? So that is continuously changing is a beauty. That the mind can change is so beautiful. Why? I can use it as I like. But you must be beautiful. That is why, when you see these friends, please appreciate. In this continuously revolving, changing, transforming universe, there is one thing remains changeless, steady, unchanging, absolute, yourself. Call it the eye of the cyclone, or EYE, eye of the cyclone. Do whatever you like. And that is the eye of the eyes. And who is that person? Everybody. The moment thus your conflict is resolved inside you, not only you are blessed, whoever comes across you also feels blessed. They shall feel blessed if they share this vision. But instead of sharing the vision, sharing the reality that they are, they come to share how much money you have got, how many ashrams or schools you have got, how many people you know. If you are so popular, can I be that popular? Can I inherit your this thing, that thing, like a father or mother? How are you going to get it, friends? This system should change everywhere. Where? From the school days. Nobody tells us, friend, nobody tells us about all these things. There are so many things I have to tell, I cannot tell, and time is limited, don't worry about it, we shall see that. About the sense organs of action, your body, your mind, your thoughts, about which there are so many things we do not know. We are all inundated. We are overpowered by the thoughts that are pouring into us from different dimensions. But nobody tells us how to use it. It's like you understand, Mahadeva, that's a beautiful example. By pouring baskets of food, will the child grow? Or by eating little and digesting it, the body will grow. If you pour food on the body, food seed is made out of food. If you pour food on the body, will the body grow? It will be buried under the food. If you take inside, digest it, assimilate it, body grows. If you put the plant under the water, it will die. Put water on the root, the tree will grow. Thoughts after thoughts after thoughts. Go to school, thoughts. Go to college, thoughts. And people also take pride. I gave him that thought. I only taught him history. I only taught him mathematics. I taught him, really. So beautiful. Everybody takes credit. And these people also, yes, he only gave me this knowledge, he only gave me that knowledge. Then what happens? So by getting that knowledge, what did you get? A title, mathematician, historian, geographer. Did you know about yourself? You lost yourself in that. Not that therefore I should not get it. Get it. Use 1,000 passports for 1,000 countries. What is wrong with that? Why as a human being I should have need a particular little piece of paper to hang around? Yes, if the situation demands, facilitation, convenience demands, okay, let us have an identity card, or else everybody will be miserable. We don't know who is whom we are dealing with. But there should be one absolute identity. Or else what happens? First victim is you are your first victim because you have lost yourself in the midst of these fake identities. You are lost. First person you are lost. Because everybody poured food on you, like pouring food on your body. If the body dies, putting all the thoughts into you, what has happened? Suffocating. Arrogant people. The other person's arrogance kills you. I am PhD, ABCDE. What about you? You didn't got anything. And that fellow also feels stupid. Your arrogance destroys your antibodies. His false humility and false sense of helplessness also destroys your antibodies. In the Upanishads, when they tell us, Srunantu sarve amrutasya putraha, O sons of immortality, please listen to it. Ahamasmi sadabhami kadachit nahama priyaha. I am always there, ever shining, All the time I love myself and everybody I love everybody else in the universe. In that, not only yourself is full of antibodies, meaning you are the absolute thrilling, there is no hint of any depression or dejection inside you, even people who are around you also, uninduced excitement. Uninduced high. Every moment you are high. Living under the tree number 22, but you are the Maharaja, the emperor of the universe. Everybody is also like that. You are not jealous of somebody's riches, jealous of somebody's achievement. Enjoy somebody's achievement. I don't have, so what? He has, no, that's enough. I don't have an ocean in the side of my home, but that does not mean the people who are living by the side of the ocean, I should be jealous of them. Why? Are they jealous of my living in a mountain? No. So why should I be jealous of them living under the sea? Doesn't matter. We are all living in the same elemental universe. There is no reason to be arrogant. There is no reason to be jealous of anybody, friends. But these ideas, thoughts are given to us and we are buried under the thought. Buried and comparative. Oh, he only 10th standard pass, I am only 5th standard pass. He knows a little bit, he doesn't know any Sanskrit at all. I am a Sanskrit Pandit. He can't chant, I do chanting for all the top to bottom. So what? So what? It's not what you do, it's not what you know, it's not what you have, it's who you are. Like it or not, take it. Who you are. Ever steady, changeless, absolute. So in that cyclone, friends, think of it. Today, that word also, the cyclone is coming to Madras, this side now. Everywhere around the world, there's so many cyclones and all that. Learn that. And the creation itself, a lovely cyclone. Because without that movement and change, how can there be life? Friends, please. How can there be life? A growing life. The seed must die for the 2 leaves to come. The 2 leaves must fall for 4 leaves to come. The baby who stays out must die for the adult to come. The adult must, the leaves will fall, the flowers must come. The flowers must fall for the seeds to come. The cycle must go on. But because I take myself with this body and this body only, then what happens? When this body goes, I am helpless. Hey, body going makes you helpless. That is because your identity is given to you through your body. Your identity is given to you through your mind. You are given your identity through many things. And that is why people who give things for an identity, you think they are the gifts from the mankind. Gifts of God. You give somebody 20 rupees. Had I not given him 20 rupees, he would have been nowhere, no? Really? Had I not done this for him, what would happen? What are you doing? Do because it can be done. Give because it can be given. The person is grateful, ungrateful, that is his choice. Gratitude, if you can take the language of the, what is this one, Corona, you have gratitude, you have all the antibodies. Satisfied, all the antibodies. Happy, all the antibodies. Nothing is around, still you are anandam. Everything is beautiful, fantastic. Somebody takes away, what is that mind that he took away? Kya laya tha jo kho diya? In Hindi they say, what is that you brought into this life that you lost it? What is that you brought that you lost? What did you bring? No. What kills you? Mind. Grab. Forcibly it must go. The death who shall detach you from your wealth. Until that, no. The death only shall detach you. How pathetic. There is a difference between your giving up and you are made to give up. Your giving up is royal. You are made to give up, makes you so miserable. And whom shall I give? My son, my daughter, my father. Even the fellow is drug addict, useless, stupid, everything must be there. Hundreds of people are starving, who cares? Doesn't matter. Think of it. The whole creation, how does it live? Paropakaraya vahanti nadya. For the other, for the benefit of, for the blessing others, the rivers are flowing. Paropakaraya phalanti vrikshaha. The vriksha, the trees are carrying fruit for only for others. Paropakara idam sariram. For the living for others' sake, this body also is like that. While living for yourself, live for others. While maintaining your body, make the maintenance for others. That is why a life, like a complete life of renunciation means what? You are totally happy with yourself and you do not say anything is mine. Ma grudha kasasi dhanam. Never covet whose it is. All belongs to him. Ishvara. Like the Ravidas, the great saint, when he was giving something to somebody, he will keep his heads down. So people are asking, why are you keeping your heads down? He said, when I am giving something, suppose I give you this flower, and when I am giving this flower, you are looking at, I am looking at it. See, did I not give? People will call, remind you, did I not give you this? How do you like this flower? Why are you giving me and putting me in a stupid condition? If you leave it and go, you think I will not take it? No, I must know who has given, which eyes are given. So next time, let's say that tomorrow you can tell me, did I not give you? Keep it for yourself. Ravidas, what he was telling? Asgar karai na chakri, panchi karai na kam. The python is not working, not taking up a job somewhere. The birds don't go take a regular 10 to 5 job. Sabke data Ram. Everybody gets things on their way. Even human beings also will get it if only our little stupid individuality doesn't come to interfere. I want all the 10 mangoes, so nobody will get anything. I want everything for myself. Can you eat? No. There is a time when there are no banks. People could not keep it. They have to share with everybody. When there are no cold storage, no food, what has happened? Food produced, eat, drink, share. But now since I can save, sort of a freeze it. So today I not only fruits, vegetables, but also kill the animals and that will defreeze. What are you doing? Money also, bank, frozen account. Frozen account means not that it bank has frozen. You have kept it frozen. Even if you die, you don't want to touch it. What is happening? And then we say, Corona is giving us bad time. Corona is giving you bad time. In the society, friends, our own ignorance about ourselves. So please, find your chance. Take your opportunities. Understand about yourself. Understand the fundamental difference between who you are, the eye of the cyclone. What you have, living in a cyclonic universe where everything is continuously changing. Close your eyes. Absolutely fantastic. Every moment you are in meditation. In and through my speech, the silence was not talking. Silence always there. In and through the mountains, palaces, man-made, nature-built, huge formations, space is quiet. In and through your thoughts of every kind, perceptions of every kind, emotions of million kinds, there is one thing, self-awareness, which is not an emotion, not a thought, not a sound, not a touch, not a taste or a smell or a sight. It's not a perception or a sensation. It's not gross or subtle. Always existing as it is. And that is yourself. Shivoham Shivo. Auspicious, deathless, immortal. And the whole creation is like a cyclone, moving, changing, dying. Call it a shava, the dead bodies, at the cremation ground. Changing continuously changing ground of the universe. The changeless is dancing away. The changeless is there. The changes are the dance of the changeless. As you see the eye of the cyclone, today with satellite photos, you can see the eye of the cyclone. How beautiful. You don't need a satellite to see the center of your universe. The moment you close your eyes, you are withdrawn from the world outside. Your body as it is. Go at the thought levels. Memories flash. Even to see that, know that. You are aware of it. A knowing principle, self-consciousness. Chaitanya Atma. Aham Atma Sarvabhuta Sahastita. Hey Arjuna, I am the self in all the beings. So name it Chetana, Atma, Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan is Abhyade. Call it Paramatman, Bhagavan, anything you like. Or remove all the names, the nameless Absolute. Aham, Adicha, Madhyamcha, Bhutanam Antarevacha. I am the beginning, the middle and the end of this universe. Everybody is that. So be the timeless I. Enjoy the time called the creation and the space. Be a blessing to yourself and a blessing to everybody around. In spite of your best attempt, somebody may not share it, but you don't stop sharing it. Somebody doesn't use the rainwater, the nature pours. Somebody doesn't use the trees, the fruits, the cultivations. The nature doesn't stop producing its own wilderness. As a human being, you are only destroying in the extinction of species. And so busy now to destroy your own little species. You are a blessing to yourself. You shall be a blessing to everything in this universe. Just be that. Thank you, friends. Just see these things, sit down quietly, see that for yourself, and move around the creation. Just beautiful.